Hi there! For those of you who don't know me, this is Scandinavian Bob. And for those of you who do know me, well, it's still Scandinavian Bob. If you are struggling with how to fall asleep, this video is for you because today we'll take a look at some creative ways on how to get to sleep quickly. Here we go! Apple cider vinegar and honey. Put 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar and 1 tablespoon of honey into a cup of hot water. Stir it and drink it about 20 to 30 minutes before you go to sleep. This works for several reasons, one being that it raises the insulin slightly, just enough to drive the tryptophan from your bloodstream into the brain. In order to not make this video too long, I can't explain everything behind every pointer, so you just have to take my word for it. Next tip. Our computers, the TV and our smartphone exposes us to something called blue light. That's fine during daytime, but if we are exposed to blue light in the evenings, it can disturb our circadian rhythm, and the light inhibits the body's release of melatonin, which is our sleep hormone. So, in a perfect world, we should turn off all screens 3 hours before bedtime. Yeah, good luck with that. That's in a perfect world. Perhaps you live in one, but I do not. So the solution is blue light blocking glasses. Yep, I use them every night. 3 hours before bedtime I put them on, and yes, they really do help. Google blue light blocking glasses and do yourself a favor and invest in a pair. They're not expensive at all, and they work. Eat a dinner that is rich in fats and protein 3 hours before bedtime. Don't be afraid of the fat here, and try to get about 40 grams of protein in this meal. It will ensure you get all the amino acids your body needs to build the sleep hormones. And the next one is a given, but I'll say it anyway. No coffee after 3 p.m. In a healthy adult, caffeine has a half-life about 5.5 hours. That means if you get 200 milligrams of caffeine 3 p.m. you still have about 100 milligrams of caffeine in your body at 8:30. So how much caffeine is in 1 cup of coffee, you ask? Perhaps that depends on how big the cup is, but on average 1 cup of coffee contains about 200 milligrams of caffeine. A common tip on the internet is to take warm baths or a hot shower just before bedtime. Well, Scandinavian Bob disagrees with that tip, and here's why. It might calm you down mentally because it feels nice and warm, but your body actually gets a bit amped up after this. If you have a heart rate monitor, this is easy for you to confirm. Your heart rate will be elevated for quite some time after a hot shower. Now listen up here. This may sound strange, but it's the exact opposite with cold showers or a cold bath. While we are experiencing high levels of stress in the cold shower, we are actually getting a lowering of heart rate after the cold shower. And that calm heart rate lasts for a couple of hours, and it will also activate the calming part of our nervous system. So, if you're up for it, take a cold shower instead of a warm one. And hey, I didn't say that all of these tips would be pleasant now, did I? Also, keep the bedroom temperature between 60 to 67 degrees. That is about 15.5 to 19.5 Celsius. The room should be so cool that it's too cold to be in without clothes. Unless you are under the sheets, of course. Okay, there you have it. If you do all these tips, by the time you put your head on the pillow, it will feel like you got hit by an elephant tranquilizer. Now with that said, if this doesn't help, I have one last tip for you. There are even more powerful help out there, and you can access it by typing into your URL address bar www.naturalhealthevolution.com/sleep or click the link under this video. Those who have followed my videos know what it is, so type in www.naturalhealthevolution.com/sleep and hit go right now. The results can be really amazing. That's it for today. Thank you for watching. Hit subscribe for more tools and tricks, and I'll talk to you later.